We'll straighten out that mess with Marco tomorrow. Let the doc do his job.
Actually, stitching you up is really the ER doc's job.
Yeah. Too long of a wait.
Yeah. Also, a lot of cops in the ER. Not that you care about that. So how did this happen? Yeah, you're right. It's a stupid question. The answer is kind of obvious. Those scrapes on your hands means you didn't try to break your fall, means either out cold or totally disoriented when you went down. No sign of trauma other than the cut means no one hit you in the head. Powder burn on your jacket sleeve means someone shot a gun.
All right, Eddie. Come on, let's go.
I don't care what you guys are into. If you don't get this checked out, it'll happen again.
What will?
This. Cool. 32-year-old man recently developed loud noise-induced vertigo. CT was clean, no internal bleeding, no edema. Everything else is in the file. Cameron, get your hair in the divorce.
This guy strained his back 3 years ago, and that's it. All the rest of these pages are blank.
Yes, he won't tell us anything. Understandable, since he's a drug dealer.
So he's dangerous and withholding, which you find irresistible. But guys like that, they never call.
He actually said he was a drug dealer?
Not out loud, but he was wearing a solid gold Patek Philippe. His friend had a Rolex, but their phones were prepaid burners. They could toss them as soon as they're done.
It doesn't matter if this guy's a drug dealer or not. Noise-induced vertigo means ear or brain. Head CT was clean, so I'm thinking acoustic neuroma. We need to do an ABR to test his hearing.
Acoustic neuroma fits. So does lidocaine toxicity, or benzocaine. Depends what he's cutting the coke with.
So now he's not just a drug dealer, he's a cocaine dealer.
He seemed peppy. You test his ears, I'm gonna go test his cocaine.
You think this guy's just gonna hand over a briefcase full of illegal drugs because you ask nicely?
I hope not. I need the drugs.
We're in textiles.
I need the drugs! Works for Jack Bauer.
Is this really necessary? The chairs in the hall are way more comfortable.
But way less genre appropriate. Okay, here's the deal. I need information. You have reasons not to give me that information. So either I can force it out of you, or I can't.
I wish I could tell you.
Okay, well, let's work with that. Forget the drugs. Let's talk about textiles. What's your major product? Is it H? And by that I mean hosiery.
We do more with culottes.
Is that with a C or a K?
C. Nobody wants K anymore.
Does your friend cut the fabric?
No, he's a sales guy.
Well, he must cut a culotte here and there.
No one touches the culottes.
Sorry, can I talk to you for a second?
I'm interrogating a suspect. Make it quick.
Everyone in our building thinks we're gay.
We're grown men over the age of 30 who moved in together. We're 2 tigers away from an act in Vegas. We'll figure out we're straight eventually.
Eventually is not when I want to go out with the cute girl in 3B.
Any chance I could get some water over here?
If only there was some way to communicate that information to her. Perhaps using, I don't know, sounds. If only the larynx was capable.
She didn't believe me. She sidestepped my dinner invite.
And a woman would only reject you because she's worried that you might not be interested in her.
We were chatting, having fun. There was definitely a spark.
When she thought you were gay. You sure your friend isn't secretly what is a culotte anyway?
Pants that hang like a skirt. Just...
Mickey hates the stuff. He's one of the few guys I trust to watch the product overnight. They took him away an hour ago. You think he's okay?
It's an ear test. Pretty sure he'll live.
Pupils are constricted. Pulse is bounding.
The airway's clear. Need a crash cart in here.
It's gotta be his blood pressure. We need to get it down before he strokes out.
At least we know his ears are okay.
Oh, great. The cable guy came.
How's it going? You know what? It's going good. Papa and I just learned to keep people out of our business, and that's the real thing. Like,
Hello?
just keep people out of your business.
Hi, James. We've got some kung pao left. Oh, God, right there. Oh.
We're having a picnic with wine.
I'll pour you a glass.
He doesn't drink.
Oh, well, more for us then.
Well, I think I might have a little kung pao.
How'd it go with Cuddy?
She told me I needed leverage, so I told her about an offer I had to help run the neuro department at Mercy.
Wow. Are you really gonna take the job?
There is no other job. I bluffed, she called it. I'm not gonna beg to be underpaid. I'm leaving when this case is over.
House is lying to you.
I know. And so are you. It's 2010. I mean, you know, nobody cares if you're gay anymore. I mean, you don't have to be in the closet.
I'm not. Look around you. Does this really look like a place gay men live? Apart from the poster. Those stools are only furniture. There are no window treatments.
Well, my ex-boyfriend didn't even know what window treatments were. Is that Greg's Carpenter's album or yours?
Look, House hates musicals and fashion and meringue. This whole thing is an act designed to earn your trust in order to sleep with you.
I get it.
Finally.
You're jealous. You know, if you want to spend more time with Greg, you should just tell him. Want to grab some coffee?
Kind of a bad time.
Sorry. You told me to drop by, so this is when I could make it.
Right. This whole thing with Wilson, it's all my fault. We're not closeted because we're not gay. For real. Wilson thought you were cute, and I was just yanking his chain. Maybe that's not the best phrasing.
So you were only spending time with me to screw with him?
God, no. I was spending time with you because I want to touch your boobs. Enough to listen to Evita twice. I really hate Evita. That's how much I like your boobs. Wait. Whoa, wait. Wilson, he's a really good guy. And he really likes you.
Well, it's sweet of you to stick up for your friend like that. And you're still trying to sleep with me. But, you know, maybe I will call him. It would serve you right.
Wilson's a jerk, too.
Well, at least he tried to do the right thing.
He's been divorced 3 times. He slept with a dying patient. Sure, he looks like a Boy Scout, but that... The aneurysms look mycotic, but they're not. They're inflammatory. It's because it's not a fungal infection. The hypertension was a real symptom. You've been unwittingly treating it with beta blockers. You stopped taking them and your blood pressure went up. It's Hugh Stovin.
Okay, so how do we treat this?
We don't. Hugh Stovin is an autoimmune disease. Once it's this advanced, there's not much we can do. The aneurysms keep multiplying. Eventually, one of them will rupture.
Are you sure?
If you die in the next day or so, I will be.
Even if you had told us everything we wanted to know, it wouldn't have made a difference. did the right thing.
I think I should call my wife now.